you folkses. Morning, afternoon, whatever. Broccoli Rob here. It's one of those days. Turkey noodle soup. This is just the beginning. And what we have here is a turkey carcass, some bay leaves, first time, large diced onions, carrots, celery. You can see I'm using the leaves on the celery because it's only for the stock. Doesn't matter. It's not going to be the soup. You're going to bring this to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer for about an hour and a half or so. Alright guys, this is just the beginning of the stock. I just wanted to show you the turkey, the carrots, the thyme, the bay leaves, about 3 quarts of water. And if you wanted to skim off some of this fat here, you could do that now. Keep doing it. Or you can wait till later on and we'll take care of it another way. But that's the beginning of it. As you can tell, there's not really a whole lot of color yet because it just got started. An hour and a half down the line, we'll see what we got. We'll be back. Hey guys, Broccoli Rob back here. About an hour and a half later with our stock, turkey stock. You can see some of the fat here on top. You can skim that off. We're going to get to that anyway. But you can see how much it reduced down. This is where we were. You can see the lines. You can see how much it reduced down. Concentration, more taste. Okay. We have a pot with a colander. We're going to drain that into that. And wait for it to cool down and pick the meat off the bones. Yeah, caveman. Yeah, caveman. Okay. No, this isn't little turkey droppings. This is whole black pepper. Okay? Alright, so when this cools down, we're going to pull the meat off. That's how much stock we have. And we're going to strain that into a clean pot with some cheesecloth. Another way you could do this is you could set this up over here, back on the flame, let it come back to a boil. Alright, so here's our stock in a clean pot. Little trick. You can see it coming. You can see it coming, the fat. You can take that right off like that. Or if you pulled it off to one side, all the fat will come to one side. It will all boil and come over to this side.
Cool.
Look at that, huh?
Cool. Like it. Good trick. See, he's not as dumb as I told you guys.
Not as dumb as I look. Well, maybe I am. Okay. So for now, that's enough for that. Again, when this cools down a little bit, we're going to take the meat off the bones here. And we're going to commence making our turkey noodle soup. Okay guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, Broccoli Rob back here. Going to finish off this soup. This is the stock. With the fat that's come up to the top of it. Let me just take it off a little bit. You can also put this in the refrigerator, let it cool down, it'll congeal, and you can take it off that way. We got a colander with cheesecloth. Cheesecloth is a very tightly woven, like gauze if you will. It's used in helping to make cheese. We won't get into the scientific end of it.
Thank God.
About separating the curves from the ways and the whole thing, so. Our colander. Oh, cheesecloth. Now, according to the package, you could use it for cleaning, dusting. I use it for cooking. That's what I use it for. Okay, so that's our cheesecloth. Pot. Olive oil. Not that kind of olive oil. Onions, celery, carrots. Yeah, we don't want to use that spoon. Salt. Pepper. Couple of bay leaves. 1, 2. For the first time. Hey, you could take it off the little stems if you wanted to. But frankly, I'm not that concerned about it. It'll come off. You wanted to take it off, just hold it and go down on it. Pull down on it. Pull the stems right off. Okay. I'm getting soft now. The bay leaves and the thyme. Colander, cheesecloth. Stock. Make sure you get it through the cheesecloth, otherwise it's really pretty much defeating the whole purpose. But just so you know, some of this fat will get through. But we'll take care of that too. You should have about 8 cups of stock, roughly. All right. Now, if you didn't want to go through the trouble of making your own stock, you could always buy it. That's what cheesecloth does. And this is our soup. Well, so far. We're going to bring that up to a boil. Taste it. Check it for the saltiness. And then we'll continue on. See ya. So we're back. There's our stock. Now, remember what I showed you about that little trick? Let's pull it off to one side. Trust me when I tell you, you're not going to get all of it. Turkey happens to be a very fatty meat, but you'll get most of it. This is all, 98% of this meat is dark meat, so that's where the fat's coming from. As you can see, dark meat. Turkey, but before you do that, let's take a little taste. Let's see how it is. Works for me. No, you can't have any. Turkey, shredded, diced, whatever you want. At this point, it's pretty much done because the turkey's already cooked. Egg noodles. Now, you don't have to use egg noodles. You want to put rice in there? Go ahead. You want to use spaghetti? You could use spaghetti. You want to use elbows? use elbows.